Welcome, everybody. Another edition of Diamond Hawk Talk here on the Seahawk Digital Network. Alongside Mark Scalf, I'm Mike Vaccaro. Right here at Brooks Field, where the Seahawks haven't been for a while, but they'll be here starting tomorrow. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But, Coach, you've been on the road here, a 7-game stretch. You've struggled on the road, but recently now you've won 4 straight. What's been the difference for your club?
Just finally getting comfortable with a routine on the road. And, of course, we tried to make some adjustments last week and change things up because we hadn't had a whole lot of success on the road. And I thought our players responded extremely well. And, yeah, we've thrown more strikes. We've attacked the zone a little bit better. And then defensively, I think we've played much cleaner the last 4 games on the road.
Now you look at the 4 wins, start in Bowie's Creek against Campbell University, non-conference, and then you sweep William & Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia. That coming off of the sweep that you had in 2 games to Boston and Northeastern, how big was that sweep that you guys had against the Tribe this weekend?
We certainly needed to play well this past weekend, and to be able to pick up 3 on the road after losing the 2 on the road in Boston, it kept us in the race and kept us with a chance to reach back to the top of the league. And, we're right there behind Charleston and Towson now after the weekend, and, hopefully we can, continue to play well on the road late in the year when we go back on the road the last couple conference weekends.
And you look at this weekend against William & Mary, certainly some tight ball games. Your bullpen was outstanding, but Sunday, Corey Gantz, your starter, what did you see from him? This is a position, your Sunday starter, that's been a little bit up in the air, but he maybe took a stronghold of that yesterday. Yeah,
Corey's missed the last 2 weekends because we got rained out and snowed out on our Sunday games the last 2 conference weekends. And, Corey we tried to get him on the mound for 1 inning up at Campbell the other day, and, he threw well. And then yesterday, filled the strike zone up, sinking the baseball, occasional sliders, kept hitters off balance, and got a lot of ground balls and counted on his defense to make plays behind him.
Great job offensively as well. He had 4 home runs in Saturday's game. And then Linkus, very steady throughout. 4 hits in that Sunday game. And right now batting .402, Linkus as your leadoff hitter. What does that say about him and about this ball club to have that kind of offense at the top of your lineup?
Anytime your leadoff man can get on base as often as Stevens getting on base, it sets the table for those other guys. And, there's some players right behind him that have swung it well all year with Mims and Stupinski in fight. Casey Golden's beginning to get it going. And, down at the bottom, Robbie Thorburn and Kennard had good weekends for us. And, hopefully, we're beginning to get comfortable to where maybe we do have 5 or 6 each day that are swinging it well for us.
He mentioned Fight there, the sophomore catcher, 10 home runs now, 46 RBIs. He has as many RBIs as your leader, Luke Dunlap, had all of last year. What is it about this kid? Again, getting a chance to play for the first time and outstanding numbers that he has.
He gets it done in pressure situations. In RBI situations, Nick's the same guy. He keeps his routine. He has a plan and certainly works to execute that plan up there. And, it always helps when you've got people at the top and at the bottom that are getting on base in front of him and allowing him to, the majority of his at-bats, he's swinging a bat with somebody sitting in scoring position.
Well, certainly doing a great job there. The Seahawks, again, getting 4 straight on the road. They'll come back, take on East Carolina, then go to High Point, then a weekend series non-conference-wise with East Tennessee State. But, Coach, let's talk about ECU first. You go up there, got yourselves down late, but started to make a comeback, just fell a little bit short. Your thoughts on the Pirates a second time through and playing them here at Brooks Field?
They jumped on us early. They got out to a pretty good lead, and I thought it took us a while to make some adjustments at the plate, and also from a pitching standpoint, we need to do a better job finishing hitters tomorrow night. We put ourselves in position. We had a lot of 2-strike counts, but didn't close out some at bats, and we need to do a better job. East Carolina is going to compete. Their hitters all the way up and down the lineup do a great job with 2 strikes and moving the baseball and trying to force contact. And, we have to do a better job trying to close out and execute pitches with 2 strikes tomorrow night, especially early in the ball game. And then offensively, that was one of those nights, we've had a few, not many, but a few where it's taken us about the 3rd time through before we've made the adjustments necessary. And, that night it was just a little too late.
Again, that'll be UNCW East Carolina tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 6 o'clock here at Brooks Field. Then a weekend series with East Tennessee State non-conference-wise, and also I understand 2006 ball club. You're going to have a little reunion here, a team that won the championship right here at Brooks Field.
Well, we'll have our alumni weekend this weekend and have a cookout for those guys on Saturday pregame, and then try to recognize our 06 regional club in our pregame ceremony, and just to be able to get them back. It's a 10-year reunion, and remember what they've done, and hopefully it resonates among our current players, and they get a little better understanding of the history of the program and where we are and where we want to be.
Well, certainly this team starting to write their own history again. Winners of 4 straight coming back here to Brooksfield, taking on East Carolina Tuesday, on the road to High Point on Wednesday, and then a weekend series non-conference-wise against ETSU. Coach, best of luck here this week.
Thank you, Mike.
For Mark Scalf, I'm Mike Vaccaro. Thanks for joining us. Another edition of Diamond Hawk Talk right here on the Seahawk Digital Network.